tough because you're already fighting a team that you lost to, right?
Although sometimes people talk about those situations where it's like, hey, I want to get the comeback. I want to come back with a vengeance. But before we even talk about that, we want to say thanks to our title sponsor, Coinbase, for helping make this event happen. You know, whether you're new to crypto, experienced in it, doesn't really matter. Coinbase has got you covered, so you can check them out at bts.gg/Coinbase or click on the banner below. But you might want to at least wait until you see some of the set that you see coming up right now between Cosmos and Light on the yellow team, and that is Light on the Fox, Cosmos on the Pyro Red Mithra, and on the other side, taking on Ouch and Black Twins on the blue team, respectively, the Wolf and the Aegis.
Yeah, so we got some Spaceys and, of course, the Aegis. We were talking about it earlier. Aegis is a very powerful force in the doubles meta. You have that quick, nimble character that's just strong and neutral, being the Mithra, and of course when you need those stray hits, that one hit to get and finalize some of these stocks, that Pyra can come out and just command so much space. Commanding space in doubles is so important, whether it be through movement, whether it be through really large active hitboxes, right?
Speaking of really large active hitboxes, the forward smash from Light on that tech chase. I mean, you talk about a character that can do it all, and we brought this up before earlier as well, right? Fox can command space, but he can also really follow up big time, and it really doesn't matter between the Fox and the Wolf. Both of them are really going to have to rely on how they get that support from their Aegis in the back line, and right now, Cosmos has been doing an excellent job, not even taking a lot of damage, letting Light set up for big moments like this.
I'm very surprised Light didn't just SD his own stock and got the complete drag down on both of them, because he had both of them in that forward air. Maybe Light realizing that both of them had the double jump, that they could both make it back, so just opting to get back on the stage. But nonetheless, it is yellow team that has been so explosive in this losers bracket, and it just doesn't feel like there's any team in the losers bracket that can really contest their way to the grand finals.
No, I mean, they've just been unable to be slowed down, whether you're in a tech chase or whether you just give them one small jump and a little bit of an opening. They are just impossible to slow down, and that goes doubly for Light. He does get shield poked by the Prominence Revolt there, so that is the first stock that the yellow team loses. But you also got to note that Cosmos really not even at kill percent yet. I mean, maybe there's a confirm that Wolf can go for if Ouch can land a forward air, but you got to have space to be able to do that, and with Light backing him up, probably not going to get a safe opportunity to take that stock anytime soon.
Yeah, Cosmos feeling untouchable right now on the Aegis, and just, again, really letting Light be as offensive as possible, and Cosmos doing such a great job of being that sturdy rock that the yellow team needs. And again, Light picking up another KO, and this should be another one. The up smash, the delay to make sure it's back-to-back stocks here for the yellow team.
Yeah, he has picked up damn near every single stock in this game one, and Cosmos, I mean, he has just been letting him have that happen by giving him every single bit of support. Even just by being a presence behind him, you have to be careful. There is a stock there picked up, second on Light, but with a regrab scenario, no way to make it back. Yellow team, a dominant game one.
And Cosmos still rocking not one, not two, but three stocks there at the end. Again, this man feels untouchable at the moment in the losers bracket, and just there doesn't seem to be an answer every time the yellow team goes against another team. I mean, it's just, you try to slow down the Fox, and then Cosmos is just there to back up Light every single time, and even if you focus on the Fox, then the stock count is just so high on Cosmos' end, it doesn't even matter.
And that's been the problem for the blue team, right, is that it hasn't. I mean, Cosmos has been such a good stock tank and really hasn't had to dive into the fray. I mean, part of it is they've been focusing down Light. They've had a hard time hitting him too, because he's the one getting the opening blow.
All right, so back to PS2 here. No character switches. We got a bunch of the Classico when it comes to the meta characters right now in singles, of course showing off in doubles as well. Always love to see the spacey representation of Ouch and Light. Okay, offstage situation here. Ouch doing an incredible job trying to get the swipe here. The down smash, the down tilt, not connecting on that two frame, and that's going to be Light getting back on the stage.
And meanwhile, on the other side, the two Aegis players having a bit of a battle, and neither of them could really pick up a definitive ledge trap either. So on both ends, right, players are trying to find a way to get a leg up and say, all right, well, that game one happened. Light really ruled the pace, but let's see if we can slow him down. And blue team, at the very least, I don't feel like they've slowed down Light, but they have certainly been hitting him a whole lot harder than he's hit back.
Oh my
and it is
goodness.
juggle time.
back and forth. Fox being such a fast faller, not going into tumble there, just kind of skidding back and forth there, almost feeling like a chain grab, if you will. There's a reverse up smash, still not enough. And for the first time in this set, we got blue team with the lead here, and that's going to be no tech, which means the up smash is here to follow. But there goes Cosmos. Finally going to lose a stock here in this set.
Yeah, the fact that it took until game 2 for that to happen really shows you how good he's been. Great save, and it does let Ouch get back. The team play from blue team right now looking excellent.
Yeah, that was such a great move to use, and you just want to pretty much tap your teammate there, and that's going to be essential with that Pyra up B, and just barely saving that stock there from Ouch. It's going to be such a big deal. Ouch was at a very low percent to go ahead and lose that stock there, and maybe, and a footstool. Wait, can you get the double, the down air? Oh, so close. That would have been such crazy value, but still amazing stuff from Black Twins.
Yeah, the fact that he was able to pick all of that up, I mean, the footstool was just a crazy, crazy play to take a stock from Cosmos early, and like we said, after that game 1, that's one of the most crucial things you can do against the yellow team, and they are hitting every single weak point. Blue team critical hit after critical hit, maintaining a 4-stock-to-2 lead. They are absolutely in control of this one.
Yeah, and the biggest weakness on the yellow team, I mean, it is no secret, it's definitely going to be their recovery. So things can snowball out of control, right? I mean, they're so strong on stage, but you don't really have too much options to save your teammate or actually like go out there, especially as Fox, right? So because of that, if you can get some of these edge guards, it's going to be key, but Ouch, not going to get the hit on Light, and also not going to get the tech on the Firefox.
He had a really good idea to try to use the Firewolf of his own to maybe try to send Light outwards, but unfortunately with the big hitbox that Firefox has, no way to contest that, and that gives Yellow Team an avenue back into this one. And in fact, the stock count is even, and you know, when you get into these 2v2 situations, you look at the percents and you say this don't matter as much as who gets that first stock. And in this case, it will be the yellow team, and they will quickly double up for that second one and even up this set at 1-1.
It was still looking scary though, right? If the stock counts are even, almost anything can happen in doubles, just because once one person goes down, it does turn into that 2v1 scenario. But it is the blue team that is going to clean up, but they got to be careful because they had such a huge lead, and it almost felt kind of close to even towards the end there. So, I mean, even the bite back coming out from the yellow team, even though they're down, even though they're getting edge guarded so hard in the beginning, still being able to almost bring this second game back. But now we got a set here, 1-1.
And very exciting to see, right, that one team can get hit really, really hard, right? A dominant game 1 and then come back and hit them back with their own victory. Shows that they really want that. You are going to need to come in with that kind of vengeance because you know the monsters that are waiting in grand finals, the people that beat you. That applies to both of these teams. So you can tell they both really want to get that run back. But man, at the start of this game, blue team is still maintaining that momentum from game 2.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I mean, even the opener from yellow team was Cosmos going into the side special there, and they pretty much just got team comboed. And look at this, already in the triple digits on both for the yellow team, and that is going to be Cosmos as actually losing the first stock, and Light to soon follow.
Man, blue team is doing such a good job of actually, at this point, using yellow team's aggression against them. It seems like a couple of times they've tripped over their own feet trying to make those openings happen, but defensive play from blue team really coming in and getting a quick snipe off stage. Black Twins, again, his edge guarding has been phenomenal.
Yeah, there's the sour dash back into the back here. Still going to be able to make it back. Trying to go for the 2v1, not panning out completely on the side of yellow team. Still rocking the 6 stocks is the blue team here. Okay, is that going to be the double here? Wolf trying to get back on the stage. Does go for the high Wolf flash to interrupt. That looks like a forward smash there. So Ouch still rocking these 3 stocks.
It almost went from 6 to 4 real quick, but yeah, great wherewithal right there by Ouch to hang on. We're going to have to see if Black Twins has the ability to help him get back on stage, knows that he has to deal with Light because we've seen how dangerous that ledge trapping is. And boy, they are just absolutely unkillable right now. Their ability to hold on to these stocks on the blue team has been amazing. Even as Ouch goes down, look at the lead they've built for themselves.
Yeah, 3 stocks to 4 here, and again, the percentage is so in favor here. Oh man, trying to go for a really early KO. Avoids the up smash out of shield from the Aegis, but yeah, I mean, just great coverage from Ouch with the up tilt there, and now it's 2 stocks to 4. I mean, like you said, the momentum's still completely on the side of blue team, and I don't know if they're going to give it back. No,
I mean, they are winning in situations where they were not in that game one, particularly those scrambles. They are playing with the confidence that they should have had from the start, apparently, because 4 stocks to a single one now. Ouch connecting that back air, and Light, he is going to have to fight like a demon to bring this one back.
Yeah, you're going to have to do a lot of bait, a lot of swapping here. Fox, a character with a lot of safe moves, so it is possible here. And every time you hit one character and you don't get punished, you're just buying that 1v1 time, that precious 1v1 time. But K was able to wipe 2 stocks here, but can you wipe 2 more? Gets the tech, gets the grab, but yeah, the grabs are going to be hard. And there is another up tilt. Ouch is so good at finding those up tilt lineups, especially against a character with that ball speed, going for some of these preemptive up tilts and doing such a good job. And Ouch was able to at least get 2 stocks with the up tilt on Light there on that 3rd game now. And now look at this. After that game number 1, I don't think you would have expected the blue team to be up 2-1 here in this set.
They've turned it around in such a way that it's not even like, oh, they've eked out a couple of wins. They have been seriously in control of both of these past games. And that's not something that you see easily taken away from the yellow team, but their game plans coming into here have been so clearly focused on being more comfortable in those scrambles that the yellow team just tries to create over and over, and they are counteracting that really well. So yellow team may need to go for a change of game plan if they want to send this to a game 5 and have a chance at earning that run back in grants.
Huge scramble here on the right side, and blue team not starting off as hot as they were in that game number 3 here, so a little bit more of an even push and pull. All right, so we'll see. I mean, getting the momentum here in this game 4 is going to be a huge deal if you are Light and Cosmos to start off that game number 5 here. But of course, blue team just trying to seal out this set 3-1.
Might not be able to do that if the yellow team can start off with the lead, and they actually took the double jump from Black Twins right there. Cosmos picking up the first stock for the yellow team, and it does seem like he's a lot more comfortable playing on the front line right now, maybe switching up that tactic to let Light play a little bit more support to him, or switch it up to these 1v1 scenarios on either side of the stage. But Cosmos is a whole lot more happy to scrap instead of going for the stock tanking that we saw in that first game, because didn't work out following afterwards. Might not even now. Blue team quickly cleaning up 2 in succession.
Okay, I mean, and now look at this. It's Ouch actually. You wouldn't expect this. Ouch doing such a great job at stock taking, and especially with the yellow team opening up as strong as they did here. Like you said, the turnaround on the back-to-back stock KO is going to be such a big deal. Ouch whipping that pivot grab, and of course Light going to be right there and still lining up the Firefox so Black Twins could not get hit by it, and that is going to be another. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Is that another stock gone? It's going to be a trade there, and that is catastrophic. Cosmos with an unfortunate SD there.
He had the right idea going off to try to get that Gimp, but we saw the footstool earlier trying to get a stock of his own, but nonetheless, blue team playing with a full stock lead and more now, because Light playing that very lightweight character in Fox is in mortal peril at 83%, especially if that Pyro starts approaching him, and Black Twins is looking to go for the throat.
Yeah, and especially any kind of follow-up into a Wolf smash attack. Oh, and just as I said, on the top platform is going to be enough. Cosmos going to have to clutch up, goes for the down air, but Ouch still able to make it immediately back to the ledge with the Wolf Flash, trying to line up the back air, and it's just back and forth here. Cosmos cannot catch a break.
And only places available to him to land in between the 2 members of the blue team as well. Not done yet, though, with both members off stage. Cosmos just needs one really big hit to bring this down to a 1v1, and anything can happen. But Ouch, Freight Ledge Guard does get tripped up by his own teammate, though. Prominence Revolt takes 1.
Oh, no, but there's 3. Okay. Yeah. I was like, maybe, but I was just a tad bit off on the stock count there. So now you're also going to have to deal with a fresh stock coming out for Ouch here. This is looking pretty grim here, and just like that, the falling up air. And Black Twins and Ouch will go ahead and close it out versus Cosmos and Light 3-1.
Really solid gameplay there in those last 3 games. I mean, it was not exactly faultless. There were a couple of cracks that the yellow team was able to exploit to get some big openings, but at the end of the day, it was just a couple of cracks, and they patched them up very quickly. And I love to see especially that they started being a whole lot more coherent as a team, noticing that those 1v1 scenarios where